Alright, so where we last left off, you guys were in Basanris. Gabriel was reincarnated into dog form, as you do.
Classic Tuesday.
Yeah, just another... Actually, what day was it? It was
the start of the dog days of summer.
God damn it. Yes, Exanum Day. Of course.
But of course.
A day of celebrating those who have passed, and also a day to fertilize crops.
Managed to get that fertilized.
No crops were fertilized with Gabriel on that day. It's very sad. So after that, you guys hung around Basanris for a little and headed over to the Adventurers Guild. And oh no, you detoured. You did a detour via Project B, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, we had a nice chat with Tiamat, who was all like, "Hey, that demon axe is probably not a good thing." Lathiel was all like, "Nah.
Yeah, she's clearly lying and doesn't know what she's talking about. She's trying to sow dissent in our group, and yeah, can't trust the demon.
Oh no, of course not. Yeah, so you guys have arrived at the Adventurers Guild Hall. The Adventurers Guild Hall, well, particularly the Adventurers Guild HQ, in fact. Which I think I have art for now. How exciting! Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I thought I was missing something. I'm not in tabletop sim. How silly of me.
How silly of you indeed. So there you go. You've arrived at the Adventurers Guild Hall.
That's
pretty
cool.
much stepped out into the main lobby, and one of the clerks has come up to Felix and said, "Hey, a message has come in. The Watchers of the Veil have sent word that they are ready for an audience with you at the Grey Castle."
Ooh, that's right. Yeah, Felix was going to get his promotion.
It's
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hi.
Sorry, it got very quiet for a second.
I thought you were saying something. No.
You saying something? I thought you were saying something. No. So that's the deal. What do you guys want to do?
Well, when do your friends want to meet you? When are you gonna have your sleepover?
They probably have the day written on there.
Yeah, is there
They do not.
What is it?
It is. You'd be able to tell that from the sounds of it. They're just kind of expecting you to show up at some point. It was more of an open invitation rather than a "you must come here on this day by the light of Kepler and Gad and the stars will." No, it was more of a "when you're ready, come to us."
Dear Felix Grey Castle, get your ass over here right now. Oh shit.
Well, we can do that real quick, and then.
Do we though? I mean, we've got a lot of important things to do. Obviously.
Well, I guess it's up to you then, Felix. I'm not to do first what we do. It seems it's important for you, or at least for the group that you're a part of.
Ooh.
How long do you think
Yeah,
it would
so
take?
if it's... How long would this sort of thing take? Yeah.
You honestly, you have no clue. It was a very vague letter. Like,
Honestly, the letter was pretty vague.
it could take a day. It could take a week. You have no clue.
I mean, I don't know how long this is going to last. A day, a week? I have no idea.
Well, what else do we have to do? We've got it's like the Eye of Welrod, pretty much that we want, and like one other thing I think.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just the Eye of Welrod at this point.
You guys were hoping to. I thought you guys were going to go to Genoa to get the blessings of the dragons, but
Oh yes, that's
Yeah.
We've got to
Yeah,
do
that's
God.
right. That was the thing I was forgetting.
Dragon
Yeah.
God.
in fact, I thought you guys had come to Adventurers Guild HQ to chat with Sudhir Hui.
yes,
since-
yes, that is correct.
Yes.
Let's chat with him.
But then we got that letter.
Yeah.
Got that
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see go chat with him first and see what the deal is there, and then we'll make a decision about whether we want to do dragons first or Felix's thing first.
Right.
Alrighty. So, Hui first, and etiquette, and Sacred Grove. That was the important thing. We wanted to go to the Sacred Grove.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's coming back to me. Sorry, it's been a stressful week.
It's all coming back.
How dare you? How dare you not remember every single detail?
In- You must
Yeah.
remember it vividly and accurately as well.
Oh, look.
And instantaneously. Vividly, accurately, and instantaneously. Of course.
I mean, seriously, what kind of D&D player forgets to take notes?
Yeah, what? Yeah, it's not like not like I've never taken a note for this campaign and the entire time I've been playing it.
No, we just wait for Alex to tell us, oh yeah, you guys wanted to do this.
It's that is sort of how it works.
Sorry.
Okay. So I think it was when you guys arrived, the clerk was just like, "Oh yeah, Sudhir will be ready to see you guys whenever." He's up in his office working away as usual.
Does he take a holiday? I feel like he should.
It probably deserves one.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, should we go see him then?
I'm down for it.
It's
So as you make your way up the winding tower of the Adventurers Guild HQ to the upper levels, which situate the kind of offices and quarters of the higher ups, you make your way to the very top and kind of across the way from the head of the Adventurers Guild's quarters, you get to Sudhir's quarters.
Knock, knock, knock.
Ah, yes. Come in, come in.
Yeah? Go.
Does someone else want to take this? We were asking specifically about where this, if he's heard of this ancient grove in the place, right?
Yeah, the Sacred Grove, and also just I think, was there another thing? Something about the dragons, but I forget exactly what.
Pretty much where the grove is. We're after.
Yeah, the grove, and something about the emperor, who's apparently very important. Was it the emperor that was a pillar as well, like a pillar of energy or something? Or am I remembering that wrong?
That is an accurate
Haha.
memory you have there.
Wait, accurate or inaccurate? I didn't quite hear that.
No, that's accurate. He was a
Woohoo.
pillar of
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah, take that, vivid, accurate, whatever the last one was.
Instantaneous.
Yeah, that one. Haha, nailed it.
Good job.
Excellent.
So what were we trying to find out? Just where the place was, and what do we want to know about the pillar guy?
Well, I think it was more like we want to know where the sacred grove was, or what it refers to, and I think we wanted to learn a little bit more about the dragon gods and their alleged blessings.
Okay. Well, just yeah. Greetings. How have you been since
You
last
guys
we met?
actually entered his room.
We I
mean-
never said it, but we knocked on the door and he told us to enter.
Okay.
I mean, I did. I don't know about anyone else.
Just in my mind's eye, I was just like, you guys are having this conversation, knock on the door, have this conversation about what you're going to talk about. And he is just like in his,
Waiting.
at his desk, just like, what's going on?
Look,
You're coming
I'm sorry,
to
we'll
what,
be with you in a
guys? Come on.
second. We'll be with you in a second. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so you guys enter and come in, and you see Sud here, sitting there at the table, doing paperwork. He sees you approaching, he's like, of course, my friends. What can I help you with? It's so good to see you here again.
Well, we
greetings,
were-
friend.
So, okay.
No, you go. I interrupted. I'm sorry.
Well, first of all, it's nice to see you again.
Oh, thank you. It's nice to see all of you. I'm glad to see that you're all doing well. I heard there was a bit of an incident out in the Pirate Isles, and we were worried there for a moment.
Yes.
A lot happened. We encountered one of the god killer Svärmfa in the middle of the ocean. It was a harrowing experience.
Well, I can imagine. you managed to survive, though.
Just that.
Just barely.
Just barely.
We got rescued by a dragon turtle, in fact.
Ah. Noble creatures, those. Very wise.
Indeed, it helped us out and managed to. It told us we could get more help from it in this ancient grove in where was the grove? What did he say?
Genova.
Genoa.
The sacred
Ancient
yeah.
grove in Genoa, sacred grove in Genoa. Does this ring any bells to you? Do you know where this place might be, or what he might be referring to?
So, a sacred grove, well... Genoa. Yes, I once lived in Genoa, you know. I traveled around and, from my home province, and I ended up being a diplomat.
Fascinating. But the sacred grove.
Yes, sacred grove. Which sacred grove? What kind of sacred grove? There are many groves around the world, and let alone in Genoa.
Well,
Right.
just kind of. What was that?
He didn't really specify.
Yeah.
The impression we got is that it was in some way sacred to the dragon gods of Genoa.
The dragon gods. Well, if it is a sacred grove of the dragons, then perhaps you would want to go to the town of Ikje.
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 It's It's in Mimyong province. He'll go and kind of head over to a stack of scrolls, pull one out, look at it, and bring it over to his desk and lay it out flat. And you can see that it is a map of Genoa. Actually, I could...
Being friends with a dragon turtle is tough. I can't just give you an address.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just like, meet me here, at the place.
Pick you up at 5:30. Where will you pick me up? Doesn't specify.
What time zone are we talking about?
One of those things where it's like, why are they telling us all these hints in like riddles and shit? The world is at stake. Just tell us to go fucking here and do fucking this.
Yeah. So on the map of the world, he comes over and it looks to be a map of Genoa, specifically a provincial map of Genoa, listing out all of the various provinces. You can see it's divided up into a fair few. It's Genoa being nearly a continent on its own. He goes and he specifies a point in the southeast. Yeah, southeast of Genoa, or around here.
Oh, this little lake of sorts.
Bunk.
Here, I'll...
Make an appropriate size dot.
Yeah.
Rather than the...
Better than what it was. Yes. Ikja is said to have quite a few ties with, well, not just the dragon gods, but many of the dragons.
Well, I suppose that helps narrow it down.
Well, it's a place to start at least. It's more information than the turtle gave us.
Yes, dragons can be cryptic.
Is there anything we should observe when we move into this new continent? Perhaps etiquette or the way of things?
Ah, yes. Genoan etiquette is quite different from, well, particularly the Western continent. It is polite to show respect to others with a bow. The depth of the bow indicates the amount of respect that you are showing to the other.
Goes to Genoa, never bows.
All right.
And as for the Sacred Grove, do you know specifically where it is located, or would we have to consult somebody in the town? And if so, whom?
Well, I'm not sure on the Sacred Grove exactly, but... well, that there are 9 temples to the various Genoan dragon gods within Ikja. Those might be a good spot to start. I have heard rumors, though it would be improper to comment on such speculation or even share it around. You can see that there's a bit of hesitation there as his kind of like diplomatic political mind kind of kicks into action.
Oh, please, no, we love rumors. We'd love to hear what you have to say.
What happens in this room stays in this room.
At that, he'll be like, I suppose the stake of the world might be at it here.
Oh. So, there you go. You go.
The ruling, the provincial lord, the one who's in charge of the province, he's from a line of elves which are able to trace their lineage quite a while back. Elves being some of the longest lived of the races, the sentient races.
Oh, actually, sorry. Out of universe question, because I've forgotten. How long do elves live in this setting?
So instead of the 700 odd years, they go to about 300.
Okay, that's more reasonable.
Which is
cool.
And
still a really damn long time.
Yeah, and around that age, they're like venerable. They are really getting on in it by that time.
Yeah. So average age probably around 250, like average lifespan. I mean,
yeah. I would still say around 300. So humans probably about 100. Some of the longer living species can go like 150, 200, and then the longest living of the species are about 300.
Okay, cool.
Of which elves rank amongst those.
Cool. All good. Sorry. Just needed a bit more context to that. Continue on.
Oh, no, of course.
But yes, long-lived elves. Sorry, yes, elven line leader of the province. Something. We stopped.
Yeah. Yes, the elves within the province can trace their lineage back quite a while in history, and despite the high proportion of dragonkin, kobolds, and the various beast folk, pretty much all of the officials and militia and those that hold power within the province, and particularly in the town, are elven.
So the elves, they descend from the dragons, according to history rumors. You're saying?
Oh no, it wouldn't go that far. No, anyone with draconic lineage would probably end up as a dragonkin or kobold themselves.
So who do the elves draw their ancestry from?
Roll history.
Actually have okay history.
That's good.
4 plus 4. Yeah, no, don't worry, I don't know.
What'd you get?
10 total.
10 total. Okay. As far as you know, there are the hominid races, and there are the ogonid races, and there are the beast races, the beast folk. Elves fall within the hominid category.
Yep. They definitely do. So I think at this point, Lathia is kind of not really sure what the point of the okay, so the elves have ancestors. So these elves have ancestors. I'm not really sure what what you're trying to tell us here.
All ancestors that have lived in the region for, well, further back than history can take us, it would seem.
And what was the rumor? I feel like we missed that part. Was there a rumor of some kind?
He leans in close, conspiratorially, to all of you. Well, it could be said that the elves have a bit of an alliance with the dragons of the grove.
Gracious.
So we make friends with the elves, then we make friends with the dragons. Seems easy enough.
But you didn't hear that from me. Goes and
no,
kind
of
of
course
straightens
not.
out his clothing, his robes.
I'll give him a wink.
Sorry, what were you telling us?
Exactly. gives you a very big and obvious wink.
I like Cydia. He's cool.
Oh, I get it.
Well, you're a busy man, Cydia. We should let you get back to your work. We thank you for your assistance in this matter.
Anytime, my friends, anytime.
Alright, then we leave.
Yeah. Creon will bow and leave.
He'll give you a bow back. It's probably about 30 degrees worth of a bow.
Nice.
It's pretty nice bow.
It's a respectful bow. It's not like a bow of deference, but it's a bow of respect. I approve.
So it's a bit.
On his way out, Felix will just give a bow that is a full 90 degrees.
Right at the hips.
Roll a deck save.
You see Sudhir sitting, like he has a quizzical look on his face, and then he gets up out of his chair and gives a... He goes for like a 100-degree bow back to Felix.
Wait, what?
Touch your toes.
Touching our toes.
Oh, not quite, but
Clearly.
certainly getting there.
Hmm.
He really struggles to get back up from the bow, but he was trying hard not to show it.
Hmm.
360 no scope bow.
Felix just goes,
Do a flip.
see, I've got these customs down pat.
Anyone else can roll an insight on that.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
I'm not great at insight, but I'll do it anyway.
I'm okay at insight. I'm better at insight than I am at history.
Damn it.
Apparently I'm not. I got 12 insight total.
Mm-hmm.
I got less, I'm pretty sure. Wait, let me have a look. I got an 8.
Okay. Creon, you're just like, oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Lathia, you're more... You have a bit of a noble background, so you're more with it when it comes to, like, etiquette and cultural things. You're pretty sure that... because Sudhir bowed deeper than Felix, he sees Felix in a position, like, above him.
Okay.
And because Felix bowed so deeply, Sudhir had to match and then therefore exceed what Felix did.
Hmm.
Okay.
I was gonna say, Creon is technically of a noble house. It's just a pirate house, you know.
Yeah.
How much do pirates like bowing?
Oh, not at all. Pirates are all about might makes right.
Bowing? Why would I do something that, gives the opponent an
Oh, yeah.
opportunity to stab me?
Bow. There's some sort of joke about ships we can make here.
Oh yeah, bow.
There will
Can
be
you-
one situation in which I be bowing. And it be behind closed doors, my mates.
Anyway, moving on from that.
Can you shoot the moon while bowing? Like bow so low that it's like disrespectful.
Yes.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Just somersault at them.
Yeah, you most certainly can.
You bow so low that you end up bending backwards.
Yeah, I was gonna say you do a front flip. That's how far you bow.
And in fact, the situation
Sure.
there could have been construed as that if Sudhir wasn't aware of
Yeah.
like
Us.
how new. Yeah, if Sudhir like didn't know you guys, then that could have been construed that way. Because of like the power dynamics and stuff like that. Like if you bow too much for someone in a position obviously below you, then the person in the position below you has to bow deeper. So
It's almost like a sarcastic, "Oh, I'm so beholden to you."
Oh no, it's like a. If I don't
It's-
bow deeper than this person, they could cut my head off. So
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, fair enough. I go a little more lighthearted. But
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
comes from a
when
position of fear.
Hmm.
all right, I will keep that to myself for now.
All right. So we want to go to Ikche in the Mimyong province and
wanna go
chat
to
to some
Ikche.
elves about some dragons. Whoop, pardon.
Well, so we've got 3 things then that we can do.
Yes.
We try to find the Eye of Welron. We can go to Felix's club, or we can get the Blessing of the Dragon.
It would make most sense to me to commune with the dragon turtle, whose name I definitely remember.
I don't know.
Somyolio.
Did he give us a name?
Yeah.
Oh, then. How could you not remember that name?
How could you remember? How could you not remember Somyolio?
Look, Alex, you're the one who makes the names, not me. All right.
Yeah, I say that, or
Yep, that's a very memorable.
Either the dragons or
Pronounceable
Felix's.
by human
dragons.
Hmm. Hilarious. It would make
yeah,
most-
either of them.
sorry, in character again. It would make most sense to me to find the sacred grove, commune with the dragon gods, and then perhaps find Siomyolioth so that he may help us locate the Eye of Welram, which I'm pretty sure we determined to be in the Romian Sea, right?
Yes.
And when vanished, that's where it sort of plopped into the sea.
Yeah, where that island disappeared.
You think we should do that before Felix's?
Felix should be pretty quick. Maybe we could just do that first.
My thinking
Well,
We
is
actually don't know if it's going to be quick.
It's
Sure.
somewhere between a day and a week.
yes, my thinking is that if we find the Eye of Welram as our last task for Project B, as it were, it will still take a while for Project B to initiate full production, and we could use that time to then seek out the Grey Castle.
That seems reasonable.
Thoughts?
Yes, it's fine.
I think Felix is the more prescient one to ask. He's got a stake in one of the answers.
Well, I mean, the
Well-
dragon thing is important, and we don't know how long my thing's going to be, so. Maybe get the dragon thing out of the way first.
All right, sounds good. Let's go visit some dragons.
Yes, absolutely. Also, get to see some of the sights of Genoa while we're there. Sneaking little vacation.
Is Beatrix with us?
Yeah, Beatrix is with you.
Yeah, I'll ask her. What's your opinion, Beatrix?
Ah. Well, if we leave the meeting with the Watchers for too long, then who knows, it could get to Felix's head, and we wouldn't want that now, would we, darling? She...
Suppose, well, yeah, it going to my head would not be a good thing.
Besides, I am curious as to meet and see the way that Felix was brought up. But that's just more my personal stake in things.
Well, like I said, I'm not too fussed. We can do either way. I think. Well, if we do the Felix's thing first, it's gonna make him. Do we know what it's gonna do? Do you know what's gonna happen with you, Felix? Are you just gonna get initiated? Are they gonna do some ritual, make you their leader?
I'm going to inherit a dragon scroll, which is going to imbibe me with unlimited power.
Well, I mean.
No, I have no idea what's going to happen.
Oh, okay. That's much more disappointing.
I think I'm just going to be promoted. I think.
Well, I'm not fussed either way. We can do one or the other.
All right. Anyone else want to say their piece on this?
I think maybe, in my opinion, I think we should go check out your stuff first, Felix. Might be just good to wrap that up. It's not going to take long.
I feel like Felix's stuff is probably going to be faster than
Doing the
dragons.
Yeah, I feel like that would. It's like definitely going to take a while. If there's some sort of boon you get, Felix, that could be even beneficial to our next goals.
Indeed.
I suppose. All right then. Anyone else?
Nope, that's all of us. We've all said our piece.
Mallory's not interested.
All right then. To the Great Castle it is.
Good to see you home.
Yes, quite. It's been a while.
Now, Felix, where is the Grey Castle?
Ooh. Pop quiz time.
I don't know.
Next to White Castle.
Well, I'll narrow it down for you. Was it on the Western continent, the Central continent, or the Eastern continent?
Oh, damn.
For 500 gold.
I'm gonna go with Central.
All right. If it was on the Central continent, it could be located in Genoa, Kumlavakta, which, given the nature of the Watchers of the Veil, seems quite likely to me. Or, it could be within the Pirate Isles. That doesn't necessarily seem terribly likely. Or, it could also be within the Giant Lands somewhere.
I say somewhere near the Giant Lands.
All right. The Giant Lands, the wilderness of the Giant Lands, away from anywhere which is generally thought of as civilization. An untamed wilderness where giants are the only real sentient species with any kind of settlements in the area. Aside from, of course, the Great Castle.
We're going to Cairmoran, guys.
There's Project B now, isn't there?
Yeah, Project
It's
B
like-
is also down in the Giant Lands, that is true.
We're gonna walk past it a few times. We're like, oh, that's a big
Hey,
house.
look, there's Project B. Oh, it's like right next door. Uh-oh. The Watchers of the Veil know about Project B. No. All right.
Oh, that monolith? Yeah, that's like a big.
Felix is their boss, though. Like, they'll probably listen to him.
Actually, the thought of a organization that's whole purpose is to defend against extra-dimensional threats and extraplanar threats, being right next to a new ziggurat that just like appeared out of nowhere in the middle of nowhere. Anyway,
They may have some spies in the midst. It's probably fine.
Yep, I think Project B would notice if any new people showed up magically, since you guys are the only ones that can actually reach there.
Yeah. And look, the map is very misleading down the bottom. That's planographic nonsense. It's not actually that tiny. It'd actually be rather big.
Yeah, I can get a quick screenshot.
Screenshot.
Get a quick screenshot.
Get a quick screenshot, Queen.
Woo-woo.
A quick screenshot and I'll fix it for you.
Oh, that is so bright.
Like your
Hurts my
future.
eye.
Oh, thanks. Nice. Screenshot. Download screenshot. Cool. Screenshotted. Not games. Objects. Components. A tile. Not a tile. A token.
Screenshot has been screenshot. Wait, no, hold on.
Oh.
Screen shit.
We not scream shit.
I don't know, I had coffee pretty recently.
There, the South Pole! Let's chuck this over here.
Wow, tropical South Pole. Oh no, wait.
Okay, so Genoa is over here. There we go. Cool. So Genoa is over here, whereas Gothrest is, or not Gothrest, but the Western continent is this way.
So, yeah, there's almost definitely like an entire ice cap between the two.
Yeah. So there is like a band of like extremely frigid subantarctic land. Yeah. So if I'm not mistaken,
No, I wasn't considering the weather patterns here.
You fool.
so then okay, so this there you go. So pretty much all of that within kind of the red is Giant Lands area.
Okay.
Project B is no. Project B is like oh really? Project B is like here-ish. It's actually probably closer to there. Whereas the Grey Castle would probably be somewhere over there.
So what distance?
Big distance.
Big distance? Two distance. Two whole distance.
Do you want me to...
You don't have to calculate exact distance. It's all right.
I'll calculate the damn distance for you.
Okay.
I don't want it in... I mean, I prefer it in kilometers, but also kilometers is not the D&D
you
Yeah.
can
Oh,
convert it after the fact.
yeah, but slowing that.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
467 miles in the most inhospitable Antarctic mountainous region of the world.
751.564 kilometers. So, how are we gonna get there, Felix?
Well, it's,
Can you and Beatrix, touch your staffs together and take us there?
probably. I mean, I know the place.
Darling would have to direct, but it seems perfectly possible.
All right. Felix will pull out his spear
Beatrix will
whenever
pull out-
everyone's ready.
Beatrix will take out her sword and go to connect the two halves.
Felix touches her sword. Sounds. I know it is, but
Ew,
it's.
guys, get a room.
Cool. So, as the two halves connect, Beatrix basically lets you take the lead on this. Since you're the one who knows the location, it's basically up to your concentration and abilities to take the group to the appropriate location.
All right. To Grey Castle.
Back to all my childhood traumas.
All right. So, as you go, beginning to draw the circle mid-air, could I get you to roll a D100 for me?
All right. As he's drawing the circle, he thinks of old childhood memories. Thinks of his mother, his father, his sister.
You're
Remembering the
furiously
good
scribbling down notes. Felix has sister.
DM. Interesting. What ways can I use this?
Sister, you say? Not anymore. Oh.
Dead sister, you say? I didn't say she was dead. Dead sister.
Yeah, tragically killed.
I already lost my father, come on. Alright, 23 is what I rolled.
Okay. So, as you go drawing the circle mid-air, both you and Felix are somewhat surprised that the portal doesn't...
But I am Felix. I thought I was Felix.
Felix and
Am I not?
You and Beatrix, Felix and Beatrix are both surprised as drawing the circle, which you usually kind of draw mid-air and then step through, it quickly recedes, but you can tell there's like this faintest sliver around where you have begun tracing the portal mid-air. And as you continue around, you go joining up and finishing the circle. There is this feeling of resistance as the kind of very faint, thin line of where the mid-air portal was drawn kind of sparks, and all of you you get that feeling of vertigo as you are being teleported somewhere. It is not the usual kind of vertigo into this kind of brief blending of mid-space and then out in the new location. It is a vertigo, and then you are tumbling through what seems to be some kind of unusual storm of chaos. And you're thrown out. You kind of all land in a big pile in what appears to be a forest. You look around, you're in a forest of some kind. There's a very faint path. Doesn't look like it's a major road or anything like that. It's probably just used by foot traffic at best. And it is not well maintained.
Oh, we have it back, maybe.
We do, potentially.
Rebecca,
No.
greetings.
You sound
I'm
tired.
feeling that good.
Yes.
We just teleported somewhere, and it's possibly not where we originally wanted to teleport to.
Who did the teleporting?
Felix and Beatrix, but mostly Felix.
Quick to assign blame
Just-
there.
Someone wasn't clear. They didn't mention, oh, we want to be in the foyer of the castle. Oh, no, we want to be outside the castle. There's, oh, around the castle. We don't really care where.
So laggy.
Well, do we know actually where we are at the moment?
You actually hear a voice coming from behind you, an elderly lady's voice. Oh yes, I can help you with that. Come
well.
over here.
Wait a minute. Do I recognize that voice?
Mama
Ah.
Greycastle. Grandma Greycastle.
You do. There's something familiar about it.
Alright, we turn around.
I think I know who this is as a player, but Lathia wouldn't know her.
No, Lathi would not know it. Wonder if I still have.
Well, let me get up and see if I can find the face to this voice.
Yeah, turning around, you see an older woman. There's something like familiar about her. You can't quite put it down. It must have been a very brief encounter. She has the appearance of an elderly lady.
Whoa, where did you come from?
Oh, I just go where I'm needed.
Oh, small world. You must be one of the conclave then.
Oh no, nothing of sorts, dearie.
Could have sworn. You seem very familiar. We must have met somehow.
Oh yes, it was quite a while ago.
So who are you? Well, the way you were talking, it seems like you knew we were going to be here.
Oh, I know many things, dearie.
Lati will just look over at Felix and just kind of raise her eyebrows and say, like, you're the one who knows her.
I mean, sort of. Trying to remember.
Well, okay. Excuse me, I have been incredibly rude. My name is Latia Nalakanathi. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I'll extend my hand out. Actually, no, wait, I'll extend my hand out, and then forget for a second, then bow, then realize that that's not where we are, and then stop bowing, and then extend my hand out again.
She'll go and she'll extend a kind of frail, mostly skin and bones arm out and take it, and she's got like that old person grip on you, and she'll shake your hand.
Like one of those surprisingly strong old
Yeah.
people grips where they're like grabbing
and
onto the new life.
Yeah, you've turned to look at her. She's sitting there. She has this cloak on. She's obviously wrapped up in some warm furs, and she is sitting at a small table. The table has a cloth over it. There is a couple of kind of bags, a few gems and what appear to be marked bones scattered over the table, as well as a small set of cards.
But looks like we missed the party.
Is this out just out in a field somewhere? She's just
You guys
got,
are
like,
you guys are in a forest. She has her table situated like just off this path. This basically a walking path or a like a game trail, I would say. I think game trail is the best description of the path.
There's a table next to a tree.
What was that?
There's a table set up like next to a tree and a bush.
No, it's just like right next to the game trail that you guys have kind of plonked down into in the middle of this forest. There's no particular shelter for her there.
Who are you?
Oh, you can call me Granny, that's okay.
Alright, Granny. Where
Granny.
Yes, I think that's her name.
Come. Shall I take your fortune? Oh, I know you have great fortune, so of course it'll turn out well. Young Gabriel, you're looking quite chipper.
Have I met her?
Gabriel has.
Gabriel has.
I know who this character is. Latia doesn't.
I didn't hear this. I don't remember.
This character at all.
You haven't met this. Oh.
Oh, I thought she was there.
No,
If this is in fact the character
It
I'm
was-
thinking of.
it was just before Beck joined. I think. Yeah, it was.
I was in a boat when I first joined them, and I don't remember old granny lady.
Yeah.
God.
Is this to be concerned of? Otherwise, I don't understand that.
What was that?
Is this someone Gabriel should be concerned about? 'Cause I personally don't.
know. That's up for Gabriel to decide, I guess.
But I don't know. I don't know who she is. But if Gabriel does.
Fair enough.
Wait, no, I got it now. She's somebody from Regenavi. Now she's selling her wares here.
She just gives you that warm granny smile.
If you don't want to tell me who it is, just let me know. Is Gabriel concerned about her or doesn't care?
Actually, roll it.
Yeah, I'll do a roll, like memory or something.
Yeah, do a memory roll. Memory roll.
Sure, just like
Clearly, my memory of the
say.
past is not perfect. But
You know what? If you have insight, then you could do insight as well.
alright, cool. I'll do that.
in the meantime, Felix is going to be like, I'm interested in a fortune. Why not?
Oh, if I'm going to do it for one of you, I must do it for all of you.
19 for the insight?
19?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, she... Like, there's something supernatural about her, perhaps.
Yep.
But you have, like, an inherent desire to trust her. You do actually recall you were out in the Romian Sea on the Geni Menelath.
I just showed up on the ship.
She was stranded out on like a pile of rocks out in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, that one. Yeah, yeah.
And you guys rescued her, and she disappeared from the ship a little while after.
Yeah, and she was like frightened.
Yeah, she knew all our names without us telling them. I remember I threw a rope at her to try and help rescue her, but I rolled a natural one and it hit her in the face and knocked her over.
She did actually. Felix would know, and well, would Felix know? During her time on the ship, she was reassuring Felix that he would find the one for him soon enough.
Oh, adorable.
Oh no! Wait,
Beatrix from the future.
I think I got it now. We were at sea. The fortune teller from the Geni Menelath. Right.
Oh, you have such good memory, don't you?
Oh, the best, absolutely. I'm always having to remind everybody about what we're doing and whatnot.
You do
That's
take excellent
bullshit.
notes.
Thank you.
So, darlings, shall we see what the future holds for you?
Yes, absolutely. And for everyone here, since you've offered that.
Good. Come round.
I'll move myself around.
Hey, lady, where are we?
Oh, not too far from where you need to be. Now, this won't take a
Fortune
moment.
tellers.
Now, I need you all to lay your hands on the table.
All right.
Plonk.
I don't know if I should trust this old lady.
She seems nice enough. And I think if anything happens, we'll have the upper hand in a fight.
Did you just say that?
Yeah, it was mostly in a. It was a sarcastic, jokey way.
She gives you, Malari. She looks at you and gives you an old lady wink. Alright. I might actually do it this way. So as you guys go and lay your hands out on the table here. Yeah, that's what.
Where's here?
Out in the middle of a forest, which you guys have just teleported to. It's cold. It is very cold here. You can see that there are dark grey clouds over the sky. But within this forest, you can't see much else. Oh, pardon me. She goes, and as you've laid all of your hands out on the table here, is there anyone that is not doing this?
And it kind of feels sketchy, to be honest.
Are you not going to lay your hands on the table?
Nah, I'm good. I don't think it's safe. I don't trust this old lady enough.
I say it's okay, Malari. We could trust her.
There's no reason for me to trust her.
Also, no reason for you not to trust.
There's no reason for me to and not to trust her. She suddenly appeared. She brought us here for no reason. And there is no reason for me to trust her apart from her wink.
She's not the one who brought us here.
You brought us here, but she showed up here, meaning the fact that she technically brought us here. She's here for a reason, but I don't trust her.
Oh, the fates have brought me here, Malari dear.
Gives me the creeps.
That's okay. Creon will put his hand on there. He's like, well, she can't be that much worse than Lady Malady, so you know.
Fair enough. So
Can I just put a pinky on?
Sure, you can just put a pinky on. So after that, she'll go and she'll take her deck of cards and she'll shuffle them, eyes closed, and she'll put them down in the kind of dead center of the table. And she will draw, and I'm going to show you guys this draw. She is going to draw the top card from the deck.
It's a deck of many things.
This deck of many things.
And the first card shows 3 individuals sitting on a throne. So, alright, she'll go and she'll place that card down on the deck, on the table, face up. So with that, she'll go, the throne. Yes, that sounds about right. It seems that you'll soon come into ownership of a castle or a keep. It's nearby here, but you must beware. It seems that it has been overrun. There may be creatures lurking nearby.
What kind of creatures?
Oh. The cards have not told me that. But perhaps... I'm sure there will be clues that you can gain to help figure that out.
It's under the first card, alright. There's more, probably.
Yes, of course. She'll go and she'll draw the second card. The hell is that? That is a...
3 ladies.
My first thought is the muses.
Yeah, or the
Good sweet
3
little babe.
the weird sisters, the 3.
It makes me think of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah. Or if
She
it's a regular
goes-
tarot deck, it's
I swear he said he was going to show us the cards, and I have no idea what's going on.
I was
Go
showing
to
it on
Discord.
video. I
Yeah.
turned off my camera now. Sorry.
I didn't even see it go on. I feel lied to.
She goes drawing another card, and you see 3 ladies, kind of surrounded by a circle of petals. They are in flowing dresses. They appear young and beautiful. And showing you the card without even seeing it herself, she says, the Fates. Curious. That will be useful for you, I think. The ability to shape reality to your will.
And yeah.
Powerful. Very powerful. But all good things come in 3s, don't they?
Is there like 3 heck or something?
I mean, so far, yeah, 3 people on the throne, 3 fates.
She'll
Better
go
than 3s.
and drawing the 3rd card from the deck.
Look on Discord now, Beck.
Let's say 3 is a magic number.
Not focusing on anything. Like, there you go.
Yeah, we go.
It's a lady.
So you see a lady working at what appears to be working at a bench with some kind of mentor hanging over them. She places that card down on the table face up as well. And as the card goes down on the table, you guys are kind of all concentrating in on the cards, watching it as she places it down. As your eyes are transfixed on the third card to go down, you look up and Granny is gone. She is disappeared. Along with most of the things that were on the table itself, aside from the 3 cards that she drew. Kind of the only traces that she was there were the seat, the table with the tablecloth on it, and those 3 cards.
And what was the third card? The video was not showing up for me, so...
It was a lady working on something with somebody standing over them.
I do gotta say, Alex, you remind me of the first time I saw Chris.
Ah.
Skinny and lanky.
Yeah, that's me.
But hopefully you don't have as messy car as what Chris had when I first saw him.
I think mine's pretty good.
Don't you judge me. My car is beautiful. How dare you?
What are you talking about? There was a
shame
coffee
my car.
bottles. There was coffee bottles in the car.
Don't you judge me. Don't leave my iced coffee drinking habits out of this. Thank you very much. I don't need this kind of judgment in my life. I'm gonna drink some iced coffee.
So this girl, was she like working a spinning wheel?
No, I think she was tinkering with something on a bench. That was sort of the gist of it.
She seemed to be working on a clockwork pseudo-dragon. I think.
Did she say what card?
Nope. She did not.
So, that was strange. Those cards mean anything to any of you guys?
Nope, but every hair on my body's like... I feel very puffy right now. Like I said, I did not trust her.
You guys get some cool effects now.
Hey, what cards were those, Alex?
So the first card drawn was...
Like, what's the deck?
It sure was a tarot deck.
Yeah, but like, what's the art style? Like, what set was it? It's interesting.
It was the D&D tarot card deck.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's so many different kinds of tarot decks.
Yeah, it was the official D&D branded one.
Cool.
Right.
So the first was... The first thing that you guys get is you all gain proficiency with persuasion.
Oh, that's cool.
And also expertise with persuasion.
Oh, wow.
Is that permanent?
Yes, you guys permanently get expertise and proficiency in persuasion.
Whoa, that's really cool.
Alright. I already had proficiency in persuasion, but now goes from 9 to 14. Yeah.
Goes from 0 to a 10, so now nothing but profit.
Oh fuck, Beatrix gets stuff too. Good on her. I should actually keep track of that so I don't forget later. Oh, Beatrix already had persuasion as a skill, so now she gets
Double
proficiency
persuasion.
with it.
Have persuasion. Awesome.
Now you have expertise in it. That is terrifying to me.
Why?
Because if you have expertise in persuasion, then you would be sitting on like plus 17 or something to persuasion, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. I'm
What's your
17.
what's your plus to persuasion at the moment?
It didn't have anything on it.
What's your charisma?
So your persuasion should be the same as your deception at the moment.
Oh, okay, then 17. Yeah.
Oh.
It's not. So 17's not that much better than 14.
Well, my
Which is pretty
deception's
good.
plus 17, so.
Yeah, but she has reliable talent as well.
Cannot roll below a 10, so minimum roll 27.
Well,
Shit. So the second ability, well, in addition to that expertise in persuasion that you have been granted, you have also gained rightful ownership to a castle or keep. Because that's definitely going to be...
Yes, but we're going to put our sex dungeon.
We'll put all our dungeons there, not just the sex dungeon.
Anyway.
Good. Fair enough. I love the small little giggle that I heard from from Ben.
The first thing you were like, oh, a keep? Sex dungeon.
Yeah, we can have more than just a sex dungeon there.
We'll have
We can
different
have, like, a
levels
sex
for different
lounge.
things.
Yeah, we can have like a sex lounge, a sex bathroom.
Oh, I know. We'll have a courthouse.
Anyway. What? Anyway.
The DM slowly tries to grapple control back. I apologize. Continue.
The second effect is... Well, it was the Three of Cups, the Fates. So, you guys can... And I'm going to alter this very slightly. You can shape reality to your will. You can do this once, and you must agree on what it is collectively.
Okay, collectively. That's a good limiter.
Yeah.
So I think...
Fuck the donut!
Yeah, I
it
think...
also can't undo any past event.
Yeah.
Shape it to our will. Let's just shape it so then Svärmfas were never a thing.
So
Can't change the past. That
It
counts
can't
as
change
past.
the past.
No, change it now. That they were all destroyed.
I
Yeah. Same thing. Can't. I think it's more of a like you can.
It's not the
alter-
past. It's the future.
Yeah, so can we shape reality to make it all Svärmfas are dead?
I will tell you whether something is possible by the realms of this.
Okay.
It's not like we have the reality stone here, guys.
It's basically you can change one event in time. So basically a specific... At this point going forward, when something happens within your vicinity, you can change that so that it happened differently.
Okay.
So you can only do that from this point going onward.
Yeah.
So any event that happened before this, that's done and over with. We can't go back and change it.
Panels of time and can't be changed. Yep, that makes sense to me. Cool. But otherwise, I assume it works like the fate power from the deck of many things. You can just sort of like change an event.
Yeah, change an event.
Yeah, singular.
The third one, I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Oh no.
Because Granny didn't have enough time to explain that.
Oh no.
She didn't have enough time to explain anything.
No,
She's
she
like,
didn't.
here,
She
sit down,
just
have these
disappeared.
cards, and bug it off.
Okay, done now. Bye.
This really is a mysterious grandmother.
Anyways, plenty of... See? It's good that we trusted her. We got all these cool powers.
Yeah. I guess.
Okay, I don't know why you're guessing. It's pretty cool. We can shape reality now, and we have like an obscene bonus to persuasion. All of us.
Oh. That was fun.
You know, ever since I started traveling with you guys, I've met the strangest people.
Actually,
Don't
this
worry. When I first started traveling with them too, I met some strange people.
Actually, this is a point. Alex, DM, as somebody who has been around a master of extraplanar entities for like most of my life, would I have an inkling of who this being could be?
Roll Arcana.
Whoa!
That's going to be so hard for you.
22.
I'm so glad I never had to do it.
Oh, that was so low.
So, she does not appear to be any kind of extraplanar entity, but you have heard of the oracles.
Okay.
throughout the world.
Yep.
She kind of meets the criteria for not just an oracle, but a particularly powerful, accomplished one.
And sort of what's the role of an oracle? Are they like fate weavers, or do they just predict the future? Or
They look at the futures and they guide the path that the futures are on.
Okay.
Their role is to basically see futures come to fruition.
Okay, cool.
And they're not always right, because there are many possible futures.
Yep.
Ones that are really good at this are able to shape the futures in more powerful ways.
Interesting. Well, definitely sounds like, yes, we've met somebody quite powerful and quite influential. Alrighty. Well, it would be a shame to let these boons go to waste. Shall we head to the Grey Castle?
Sure, I guess. I'll pick up those 3 cards.
Do you look down to see the cards?
I'll pick them up and
Do you
put them in my pack.
Where were you looking before?
Well, I suppose, well, I was looking down at the cards when they were getting placed. Then I looked up at Granny when she was talking, and then I suppose, like after our conversation about what just happened and stuff, I would look back down at the cards after that.
I see. What cards?
I see.
Bamboozled.
Is there a chair and table there?
Chair and table? Why would there be a chair and table in the middle of the forest? You guys are like
Of
right next to
course.
a game trail. Why would there be a chair and table there?
Goddamn, bamboozled by common sense.
Alright then. Well, I'd like to say that was one of the stranger encounters I've had with you guys, but I don't actually think it was. So,
Listen, we teleport to weird places all the time. It happens. But I think I know which way to go.
well then, Felix, after you.
Will do.
Alright.
You know what we should do whenever we get back to the Adventurers Guild? We should go all have our fortunes told. I don't know, I'm just in the mood for that for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, auguries are not unheard of when going into battle, and they can provide an inkling of wisdom.
Sure wish we could have met one now. Would have been very useful.
I think Gabriel can do something like that.
Sometimes. Channeling knowledge from other sources.
I do still have this scroll which allows me to contact a being from another plane if we need some sort of guidance.
Geo.
Good idea. Though we might want to save that, because I'm pretty sure I know where I'm going.
Very well. Lead the way.
Will do.
So Felix, as
I
you
was going to roll survival real quick. Unless you're about to tell me it's not necessary.
It's not necessary, I'll say. As you go looking around the area, it does actually seem familiar. These are kind of the forests outside the Grey Castle. You're not too far away, probably maybe an hour's or so hike to get there through the rugged terrain. You guys are capable of moving quite efficiently, and you're not a kid anymore, so you should be able to get there without too much issue.
It looks like we might be an hour away, but we are close by. So, as long as we just make our way Oh, this path should take us right to the Great Castle.
Let's go. We link arms and skip there.
All right. So as you guys make
We're
your
off
way,
to see Mama.
as you make your way down the game trail, kind of making your way through. The forest is, at the moment, it's eerily still, and fairly dense and quite cool as well. It's almost frigid, given the proximity to. Almost frigid? It is quite frigid, given the proximity to the Antarctic, the South Pole. It wouldn't be called the Antarctic, would it? Because the Antarctic is an Earth name, so really it's just the giant lands.
But it's a nice temperature, is what you're trying to say.
For Lathia, I guess.
Exactly.
So as you guys are marching down, Felix, I'll get you to roll a deception check, since you're obviously the one leading the group here.
Okay.
Do I notice anything with a passive perception of 22? Or would this be more something for Felix because he's the one who knows what to look for?
This is definitely a Felix thing. He's familiar with the area. He's leading the way.
Fair enough.
Alright, 22 total.
Nice.
Yeah, so with the 22 total, Felix, as you're moving forward, you can feel a wind, basically a tailwind. And it's not that kind of frigid giant lands South Pole kind of icy wind. There is warmth being carried with it, and as you're moving through, it starts gentle. It's like the warmth is being pulled in by this wind, pulled forward by the wind. And
That's nice.
You continue pressing forward, leading the chosen, and the wind picks up more and more as you go forward. There's more heat, more energy being carried on it. And something kind of clicks in you.
Spine.
Your spine clicks, you die. No. You realize why you might not have been able to teleport right to the Grey Castle. You are walking towards an entropy storm. You haven't seen it yet, but you're fairly certain that an entropy storm would be why you weren't able to teleport into the Grey Castle, and these unnaturally warm winds being pulled in by that kind of void of energy that is an entropy storm.
Something's not right. Felix will then just start rushing forward until he can see this storm. Maybe there's an opening, or maybe he can see it above the trees.
All right. You go through the rugged terrain. You kind of crest through, going through the forest. You make it over up top of this bit of a hill, and looking out from that hill in through the forest, you can see this massive whirling entropy storm, which seems to have basically covered the entirety of where the Great Castle would stand. You can see the kind of like reverse flashes of lightning as energy kind of is collected up and then shoots up into the sky, up into this entropy storm. This whirling mass of wind and ice and basically power and energy being sucked up towards it.
What the hell? What is happening to the Grey Castle? My family isn't there.
Do you think it's the Svärmfa? Do you think it's like something that happened, the Grey Castle did, or is it just, or what could it be?
Could this
I
be
don't
some
know.
sort of defense?
I find it unlikely
Stop
that
the Svärmfa getting in.
Felix, your sending stone. See if you can contact some of your brethren.
Quite. I'll do that. He does. He goes into the sending stone. Who would he know within who would have sending stone on them as well?
Sending stone? Probably no one.
You don't need the sending stone to
Reply.
one to make
Contact
the call.
anyone?
Yeah,
you can. So the Genohan sending stones allow, which you guys have a couple of, allow you to cast the sending spell. Compared to other 5e sending stones, which raw require each person to have a linked pair, basically. So you can just cast sending.
Which lets you send like a 25-word message, and then they can reply with like a 25-word message.
Yeah.
So what's up? You guys dead or not?
We're outside this big storm where the castle used to be.
Felix will trying to think who would be the. I don't know who would be in there besides like the family, the Grey Castle family. That's the only thing I can think of.
Are the Watchers of the Veil potentially? I don't know.
Yes, but I also don't know any of the other ones by name.
You would know quite a few of the Watchers of the Veil by name, though, given the current state of the world, that it's likely that they would be out and about, fighting off this Svärmfa. That's kind of like their entire MO.
Yep.
You could try one of your family members. They're probably more likely to be at the castle, kind of keeping down the fort, so to speak.
Yeah, surely there'd be like some like Grand Watcher or Overseer who'd probably be directing stuff from the castle.
Some sort of vizier.
It could be a Vizier. I feel like Overseer would be like the best term, right? Because they're all Watchers. It's like
I suppose.
Watcheriest.
I probably won't trust him if it's a vizier.
Hmm.
Just on sheer principle.
I would absolutely trust a vizier. I pride myself. I am an excellent judge of character.
You don't trust the Vizier, Traitorius betraying you?
But I love his little parrot. He loves crackers. Anyway. The only person I can think of off the top of my head would be maybe Felix's sister. But this is going to be a good thing because then at least he'll know if she's safe or not.
The message you
So
get back is screaming.
Like 24 screams, and then followed by over. Felix will hold the sending stone in his hand, cast a spell, and say, use my hands here so that I can keep track of the words. Emily, it's me, Felix. I am outside the castle right now. There's clouds and lightning everywhere. What's going on? And that'll be the message.
I love the contraction of what's. It's like, oh, save a word there.
Yeah.
As you're casting the spell and kind of send it off, you don't get any reply back.
Fuck.
Who's good at Arcana?
Me.
Yay, Creon! I love having someone good with Arcana.
I have -1 in Arcana.
No one's picking up.
Oh, nice. 29. Fucking nailed it.
Right.
How much Arcana do I know?
You know all the Arcana. So, sending goes via magic.
Mm-hmm.
Entropy storms are basically voids of any kind of energy, including magic.
Yeah, decay. So if there's something on the other side, the chances of it getting through are incredibly low.
Yeah. So if you were to cast sending at a target that is in the center of an entropy storm, for example, it is more than likely that the magical energy from the sending would just be sucked up and whisked away, leaving the spell useless.
Okay. So, follow-up question on all of that. Entering an entropy storm is obviously a bad idea, just generally speaking. But how would one go about it if we were planning to do something like that?
Without magic.
Okay. Guys, we should not go into this entropy storm. Like, that seems pretty lame. It's, like, pretty stupid. Like, just saying, like...
What would happen if we brought, say, magical items into this entropy storm?
It would likely remain inactive.
They'd remain inactive during the entropy storm as... actually, Creon would know this, because he rolled so bloody high, but in a good way. Yeah, they would likely remain inactive. If they were particularly weak magical items, like a low-grade magical potion or maybe a poorly made scroll or something, they might there's a chance that they would permanently lose their magicalness, but high-tier magic items would definitely not be permanently affected.
Thank you. So what I'm hearing here is that we're essentially about to enter an anti-magic field. So yeah, no magic items. Level 1, soul level 1, raid. Let's go.
Well, all right then.
Well, it'll be incredibly risky to enter such a phenomenon. And I'm not even sure if an entropy storm such as this would be capable of keeping the Svärmfa out, as they are not innately magical. But, Felix, if you wish to go into this castle to rescue your family, I will aid you as best I can, though my capabilities may be greatly hindered.
I'll put the staff away in the bag. All the magical items away. Yeah, let's get ready.
The axe of holding loses its magic effect and spills out. No,
Fuck no!
Everything out.
they'll be fine. They just
don't open them.
Just don't
The
open.
magic's on the inside, not on the outside.
Yeah, sure.
You just tie it up high in a tree out here. Come back for it later. At least the bears won't get to it.
All right.
Well, let's go knock on the door and say hello.
Or kick the door down and get whatever's possessing the castle to get the fuck out.
Or move cautiously through the anti-magic field.
That's boring.
Alright, let's go. Phoenix Sky Castle!
As you guys push forward off the top of the hill, down through the forest, there is a small clearing of the forest itself, and you can see the entropy storm whipping about. You can feel the warm air being sucked up into it, trying to fill the void that this entropy storm is creating. And these kind of reverse strikes of lightning, where the ground kind of begins glowing, and then this bolt of energy shoots up into the air, instead of coming down and striking the ground.
Actually, that's another question. What causes entropy storms, generally? Like, usually?
With that 29 that you got earlier, they're just a natural thing in Trutinia.
Okay. They're just like one of those, there's a bit too much, like, magic here. Something needs to, like, suck all the energy out kind of deal. Or like something.
No, not necessarily. They sometimes they just kind of roll through. Sometimes they just happen. They just happen.
You know what? That can be Creon's thesis when he retires. He'll just try and be like, okay, what causes entropy storms? Let's do some. Let's do some. What's that movie called? The one where
Star
they
Wars.
look at tornadoes. That one, but with entropy storms. Continue on.
As you guys are getting closer and approaching the area that this entropy storm really begins, you can see these little floating orbs of not magic, but kind of motes. They're kind of dancing about, and they seem to be collecting the closer you get to this entropy storm.
Everyone be careful. And watch where you step. For a shot.
Little entropy sourcelings.
Okay.
Basically, living motes of entropy.
Okay. Of entropy. Good to know.
That's probably fine. Well, let's continue on in.
All right. As you guys begin pressing forward, about to approach and pass the threshold into the entropy storm proper. You can basically feel the magic being drained away from you all.
My precious spell slots.
I don't understand.
Like something sucking the magic out of me.
Do we lose our stuff? Or is it just like temporarily?
Just temporarily, your magic items aren't working. Any magical
Weaken.
abilities that you have may also not work.
That's okay. I can just use normal knives like normal.
Yeah. I don't need to rely on magic to win a fight.
Alright.
I can go back to the old ways of just murdering people with just knives and claws.
It's like the good old days.
Like the good old days.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I guess Creon is going to do something that you guys probably haven't seen him do before. He's actually going to draw his scimitar for once. Like,
Oh.
alright, we're going to...
Where did you get that?
I've always had this.
Be careful, don't cut yourself.
You know what? While we go through this storm, I'm gonna play an instrument as we walk.
Oh, nice. Which instrument?
I believe I have a violin.
There you go.
Yes, I have a violin.
Violining in a mana storm. For the next album.
Well, we don't know how long it's gonna be, and if I need to, I'll use it as a weapon.
Yeah, nice.
so
She starts playing the violin. I've never gotten that door. I've been very long time ago. Where to come from, where to go, where to come from, gotten that door.
As a weapon, she just plays more violently.
I just play with the what's going on and just play the violin.
So as you guys enter this entropy
We
storm,
needed some like we needed some music to go with it as we go along.
True. Could I get what I'll ask from everyone is I want a roll from everyone to see what they will do to try and help get you through this entropy storm.
Ooh, skill check.
Skill check challenge.
Alright, what kind of skill?
Whatever
what
skill
do you-
you think would be useful in this situation, but you might need to sell it to me. Describe what you're going to do.
Okay.
I'm gonna persuade Malari.
Put away the skeleton.
I'll be right back. I need to run the rest of
I'm gonna use my deception to walk into the darkness and nobody can find me.
Oh, you use performance to just.
Why not? Yeah. Well, if you're gonna
I don't
do
have
something
anything on
like
performance.
But you're playing the violin.
Yeah, but it's like a very misty area. I could just disappear off into the darkness. I am white. My character is completely white. I can just disappear.
Yeah, but like, why would you do that and leave us alone?
To see what happens. It most likely will happen anyway.
Nah, I've got like.
Alex laughed at that one. It is true.
Like, would athletics help in some sort of way where it's like I hold onto Malari's hand while she's in front, and then someone else holds
I
onto
can hold
my
on to my hand. I'm playing with violence.
Okay, I hold onto your shoulder, and then somebody else holds onto my hand, and we form a train.
Sure, I'd say that that passes the pub test for athletics.
But I was going to use my deception, which is a plus 17 to disappear from sight.
I don't know how that would help the party.
Yeah, why? How does that help us get through the? And also, you should be using your stealth for that, not your deception.
I could use my stealth if you want me to. That's plus 18.
Stealth are going to be fine.
Stealth is more applicable.
Yes.
I could do
against
it.
you hiding. Anyway, I got a 29 for my athletics roll.
All right, 29. So Lathia, you're helping the group by powering along, keeping everyone kind of together and as a group, holding on tightly. Nice.
Well, if I used my stealth to get away, that is a 30.
Yeah, but why are you trying to get away from us?
Yeah, we're in the middle of
I want to see what happens.
Okay.
Oh,
So
Lordy.
Malari, you're just like, I can carve my way forward through this. I don't need
It's
the rest
like
of the group,
faster,
basically. And
I'm just going to play my violin as I go, though.
And lead the way.
That's not stealthy.
Yeah, I feel like
But
that should be.
if you think about it, if you go further enough away, how creepy is it to just play the violin in a storm? You can't see forward.
Yes, that is true.
Yes.
I will play it once I get a good distance away. Can I do that?
Mhm.
I'm still like completely baffled as to why.
Okay, so Malari just
Malari
kind of ran
snapped
off
again.
into the fog, and I don't know
we
where the
never
hell
see
she went
Malari
to.
again. Pillar of Balance is dead.
Is that violin?
I hear
Uh.
something. Alright, everybody stick with me.
Malari's gone off. Malari just goes into the storm, and you can hear this like distorted clucking, the kind of unusual features of the entropy storms, making it sound unnatural as Malari forges ahead.
I've got 2. I can do medicine to keep us all like rugged up. It's not like cold, is it? What's wrong with the storm?
It is cold because
It is cold?
there is a lack of any kind of energy within it, or
Right.
the feature of an entropy storm is that there is a lack of energy.
I'll try
Don't
to
worry,
like this up.
Don't worry, Gabriel. You have a coat that is
Yeah, then-
on you at all times.
I want to get everyone like rugged up and mittens and.
Oh, the fur coat. I see.
That's true. But I want to like make sure everyone's got their extremities covered in hoods and whatnot. Get everyone
Okay.
rugged up.
Sure, I'll pay that.
It'll be a 33.
Jeez. You guys right with rolling high enough? Are you okay?
Yes,
Gets us to choose which skill we roll, and is surprised when we roll high.
What? Letting the players choose which skills they can use? Yeah. So as you go, you make sure that everyone's kind of rugged up. The reverse lightning strikes, you know that if you guys were to find yourselves in one of those, it would basically sap you of all kind of energy. So trying to keep yourselves warm would be a good idea. It might help you survive one of those entropy strikes.
Yeah, I'd like to use my Arcana, essentially for my knowledge of these phenomenon, presumably having read about them and such, and attempt to, like, weatherman predict where certain strikes may occur, and also, like, features of the storm where you're like, ooh, that's like a death spiral, let's not go there. Those sorts of things.
Nice.
So,
I'll pay that.
And how much will you pay for it?
Oh, nice. Another 29. Fucking all over this.
I will pay for it dearly as you guys super skill checking through this entropy storm.
Apparently, entropy storms are Creon's like pet little knowledge thing.
Apparently.
Studying them for years. Sorry, continue on.
Yeah, no. Like,
It's a part of his tragic backstory.
You know for a fact that some of those entropy strikes are more likely to happen in the areas where there's a lot of energy that is kind of coalesced within the entropy storm. Probably not a great idea that you guys are there with all of your high tier magic items and, you know, Pillar of Balance and the fucking champion of the God of Energy.
Oh, that's fine.
Greater
Our
God
Pillar
of
of Balance is tucked off, so it's fine.
Yeah. So your plan for that is just like, okay, if you keep moving, then the entropy strikes will be like behind us. We'll be fine there.
Yeah.
So you're able to give good advice to the group on that and get you guys moving through this entropy storm.
Awesome.
Excellent advice. Don't get hit by the lightning.
Entropy strike.
Oh, of course.
It's like the opposite of lightning. One other thing that you did notice through this is that there is a lot of entropy strikes. Like, there's going to be quite a few in an entropy storm. It's kind of part of their thing, but there's a lot of them happening here.
Okay, so it's almost like there's some kind of power surge that may have occurred here. A lot of energy has pooled in this region.
It's almost like, this entropy storm is occurring on the spot of a place of power, a ley line, basically.
Yeah, ley line. Yeah.
So,
which would make a lot of sense actually, because it's an order of extraplanar guardians, so they presumably would be located at a ley line. There's a convergence of energies. Checks out.
It is concerning that an entropy storm, you're not even sure that an entropy storm could happen on a place of power, but theoretically, if it were to happen, you'd basically be seeing this kind of thing.
Okay. Question. So ley line in this instance, I assume to mean it's a convergence of two or more flows of energy of magic, essentially, right?
Sort of. It'd be a place where there is a greater amount of natural energy.
Okay, cool.
Natural and magical energy, I would say.
Cool. All good. That is all. I think Felix still needs to make a check if he is here.
Felix does need to make a check.
Although he did say burp, so I don't know if
he's back.
I'm back.
Okay.
I was thinking of the fact that it's an entropy storm. If anything, if I get struck by entropy, I'm just gonna have an extra bit of entropy. Anyway.
You can just channel it.
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll see.
I don't know if I'd be making that assumption.
No. I think in this instance, entropy is the absence of magic. We're not talking about the entropy style of magic. Or maybe we are. I don't know.
I think let's just avoid getting hit by anything in this storm and hope for the best.
But I want to feel zingy.
Also, what is going on here on my side of the table?
I'm surprised you just noticed.
Interesting.
The only things I could possibly think of doing, and I don't know if this would be survival, nature, insight. Basically, just keeping an eye on the sky and where all the entropy strikes are happening, and basically trying to steer the party away from clusters.
That's if you can see that far. We're not sure how far in front of us we can see.
Visibility is exceptionally poor, but I'll pay that. Pick, I don't know. I'd say either perception or survival would be applicable here. You can choose which one.
Well, I'm kind of dealing with the same modifier either way, so I'll just go with perception.
All right.
14 total? Question mark?
Okay. So, as you're trying to guide people through this entropy storm, it's difficult. This is probably one of the wildest. If you guys have come across an entropy storm in any of your lives, this is the wildest that you've seen, the most powerful that you've seen. So, moving through with keeping you guys safe in mind is proving difficult. And as you guys are running through, suddenly kind of an entropy strike happens right on top of you as the area kind of coalesces with power and then shoots up into the air. I'm going to say that everyone needs to make everyone except Malari, because Malari has gone off ahead.
I was about to say!
Everyone except Malari needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm fucking... throws.
Oh, Beatrix.
Oh, don't worry. I might be joining her.
28.
Okay.
Saving throw, you said?
Saving throw.
15.
Save.
Okay. 3.
26.
The curse has returned to you, Mick.
At the proper time, apparently.
As a massive strike of entropy occurs right on top of you. Okay. So,
I think I feel something, everybody!
17 and up succeed.
Nope.
So you guys are going to take half damage. Everyone 16 and below fail. But because Gabriel had been preparing you guys to weather the extreme colds of the entropy storm, you guys have a temporary resistance to cold damage.
Oh.
So it's going to be 49 cold damage.
Oof.
Reduced to 24.
Down
And
to
then
12.
if you succeeded on the save, that'll be reduced even further down to 12.
Oof, that was cold.
It's like you just suddenly jumped into a cold bath. After being in a...
That was
Unpleasant. Oh.
Just on the keep moving, just follow the sound of the violin.
Yes.
Does Lara even know where she's going?
in a direction towards it.
In the
Malari sure is going in a direction.
Yeah, in a direction.
Malari, as you're pressing on ahead, you think you see... you think you see someone in front of you. You see this kind of outline, this silhouette of someone, probably.
I wonder if I should trust my eyesight. I am going to hold one of my knives ready, just in case, and go towards the figure.
All right. As you go heading towards the figure, the silhouette grows in size. It's probably not one of the shorter members of the party, if it is a party member at all. Maybe it's Lathia, but the posture doesn't sit quite right. And as you make your way out so that they're just visible so you can begin to get some of the features, it is not humanoid. It is not a person.
Is it a statue?
No, it's moving and it turns towards you. It has...
I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
It has unnatural features from what you can see.
Yeah.
It lets out this kind of ear-piercing screech, this unnatural screech. It stands on two legs. It has a long tail, just the two arms, and kind of unusual smooth features.
Is it a special Svärmfa?
You can tell that it's definitely not a Svärmfa.
Now, don't need to scream.
It starts towards you, What do you do?
Well, I don't even know what it is exactly. So I know it's smooth. I know it's long and lanky.
Yeah, I was like, being a girl.
Can't think straight right now.
I thought that was pretty cool.
So you're deciding what to do, and the thing advances on you anyway.
I'll probably keep moving. I will. I'm trying to talk when my boyfriend isn't making lots of noises. How's that rude?
Partners should not be allowed to talk in the presence of D&D.
He was yelling earlier.
Rude.
He was playing League.
Yeah, that is.
That's what I thought. So it's advancing towards me. It's screeched. I will probably. I am still holding ready to go with my knife. I will move backwards. I will not run, but if it runs towards me at full speed, I will move to the side so it can just crash onto the ground. And then I'll keep moving.
Alright. Make a dexterity saving throw.
I thought you were gonna ask me if I was gonna make an acrobatics or something at least. Damn.
You know what? Yeah. Okay, make an acrobatics.
Okay. Um. 34?
34. Alright. As the creature goes dashing past you, you can get a better look at it as it comes close. You dodging to the side and preparing to just break for it, basically. Keep going through the storm. It has demonic features of some kind. There's that vague sense within you that there is something innately entropy related about this demon creature.
No, it's
interesting. If I wish I had some rope.
If only you had some friends there to, help you out.
No, if I only had some of that rope that we cut ages ago in that location. What's in a burglar's pack?
Many things.
Like what?
Burgle tools.
A burglar.
It's true.
A burgle?
That tells me nothing.
Backpack, ball bearings, 10 feet of string, 50 feet of hempen rope, candles, crowbar, Hammond, pitons, hooded lantern, flasks of oil, rations, tinderbox, water skin.
Awesome. I found a rope.
Use the string.
Why would I use the string?
I don't know.
The string will break very easy, but the rope won't.
Well, what are you trying to do?
Keep you entertained for a little
If I
while.
can tie the thing together and then just like drag along with me, I'm sure you guys will find the marks of me dragging somebody along. Am I able to do that, Alex?
So what do you want to do with it?
Well, the thing that ran past me and it's demonic in some kind of ways. I could go back and somehow either knock it out or wrap it up with some rope and tie it. Hog tie it and bring it with me. Drag it on the ground.
Okay, you could try.
I think it'd be fun.
Alright. So, as you go dodging past the creature, kind of rustling through your pack and pulling out some rope, you run back towards the creature. Meanwhile, everyone else, you've been struck by this entropy strike. And then you hear this screech coming from in front of you somewhere.
What was that?
Oh, great, Malari. Everybody, let's go.
Double time.
Since when did I screech? I don't make that kind of screeches.
It was you, but
Yeah, you didn't necessarily make the screech, but you're the one who's out on their own. And then we hear a giant screech ahead of us. And so we got to assume that they're in some way tangentially connected.
That's very true.
Classic Malari. Alright.
Classic Malari. Gotta collect everything.
Gotta catch them all.
Alright, I guess everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
Already? Okay.
This is interesting.
You're interesting.
I got slow.
What the?
I got
that
a
is
4.
also low.
I got a 4 as well. That means I got 12.
You shut up. You shut your stupid. Shut up. Just I rolled a 4 and I got 4.
12.
Oh no, I just got a 19.
I've just got to get a casual +8 to my initiative.
I rolled a 3 and I got 6.
Just get rid of this 19 and 4 and then
I can't move mine. I can't move it.
Yeah,
No.
neither can I.
No.
Rooney.
Is it not showing up like mine?
I
They're
moved
just like
mine.
blocks with stuff on top.
Yours is up the top, Beck.
Why is it up the top? That doesn't make any sense.
Now it's in the right spot.
That's right.
Oh man,
Ben, you're finally up top. Proud of you.
Pretty sure I've been up top before at least once. I've like the second highest initiative.
I don't know. I get pretty excited when I don't have to do it.
This one guy was lopsided. It was a 20, but then when I moved it, it turned into a 5.
Oh, sad.
Oh. Oh,
Alright.
wow. Alright, hold on.
Rion,
Yo.
you're technically up first.
Well, hold on, I haven't got my initiative in yet. Hold up.
Oh, you haven't? Okay. Oh,
There, now.
that's gonna kick you down.
Yeah, man, I had a 20 and then I moved it because it was lopsided.
Put me up higher.
Sorry.
Also, shouldn't Lathia go after Gabriel? Yeah.
Shh. I wasn't
Alrighty,
paying
well...
attention to that far down.
Yeah, who needs...
Nobody
yeah,
ever
a lot of
does.
the initiative for...
We'll get there.
It's lonely down here.
Alrighty, so, my impression is that magic is a no-go, yeah?
You have your scimitar. You'll be good.
You're allowed to make that assumption. You can try magic if you want, but
You know
I
what,
make
I'm
no
going
guarantees.
to... I'm
So what
not
if I
going-
used entropy on entropy?
I make no guarantees.
No guarantee.
Okay.
Hilarious. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to move forward towards the sound of the screeching, because I assume that's all I can feasibly do.
Yep. As you go moving forward into the sound of the screeching, you... How fast?
A regular combat speed. So, about 30 feet or so.
Okay, so just your movement. You can see heavily obscured up ahead a large figure. You think maybe beyond that there might be someone else smaller beyond that, but it's hard to tell.
Okay, yeah.
You can always say something.
No, that's okay.
Alright. So, the creature screeches again. Creon, you can see this figure turn and run away from you, basically, towards the smaller figure. As it barrels down on top of you, Malari, it is...
Wouldn't I be able to dodge it again?
Actually,
well, we're in combat now, so...
Damn.
though I need people I really,
You can dodge it if it doesn't hit your AC.
It's true. That's if we don't get hit by lightning first.
It's true. Although
Shit.
it probably has as much likelihood to get hit by lightning as we do.
Well, I'm sure it's more colder since the fact that, from what I could tell, it doesn't have any clothes on. From what Alex didn't explain, the fact that it had any clothes on for.
True. It comes right up towards you. It stops in front of you. It leans down, and as it kind of holds its arms out and its jaw distends unnaturally, it begins sucking energy from you. I need you to make a Constitution save.
Okay.
I barely play Sandwich where I can take it.
Oh,
That is a 10.
yeah, 10 on a nat 1. Ain't gonna cut it. Okay.
Like, actually, not like
As it goes sucking energy from you, you're going to take 35 cold damage.
quite finished. It's 4.
And the demon seems... It seems somewhat more energized by that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's going to be its turn. Well, Larry, you're up now.
Attack it. I hate it.
Alright.
Source demon. Why did you change it?
I forgot that's not what... Well... It might have been technically true, but it's not actually what I have called them.
Okay.
Alright, make your attack.
Okay. Why do I roll so low right now? 18.
18 will just hit.
Huh. And a 10.
And damage.
Yeah.
Oof. Yep, as it goes striking at it, that... Oh.
I hit it with the dagger of venom, by the way.
Yeah, but it's currently non-magical.
Dagger of venom wasn't magical.
It was actually.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much anything.
It's so small.
Yeah, pretty much anything that deals an additional elemental type is magical in some respects.
Damn. That's okay. He can still get hit by 10.
As you go stabbing the dagger at it, it has this kind of hard, smooth carapace all over its body, and the dagger goes and it doesn't get a good strike on it. It kind of slips against the shell. It seems like your slashing attack against it was resisted.
Attack be resisted.
Or
Well,
probably
okay.
just slashing.
Non-magical. Which is everything.
Damn, I wish I had a hammer. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to shoot arrows at it, huh? I'm going to... While on Discord, move away into the air.
I don't think
Discord
is
isn't
a-
working at the moment. Discord
Oh, that's right!
magic has been
Magical! Actually, I thought about that before. Like, if we flew over the storm, was that even a possible thing?
No,
Or just
the
died
storm
out, yeah.
is-
We could fly over it, but there would be a point in which we'd have to enter the storm, and if we're over the top of it, which would mean we're going to fall a long way once we enter it.
with
That's
no chance
true.
of saving yourself.
Yeah,
with
no
falling.
feather falls or.
Actually, like parachute.
I mean, not unless we all have paragliders.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you can't use your clothes to make one.
I doubt we
I
could.
don't think I have that cloak anymore. If it's the one you're thinking of, I don't think I have that
Well,
one
then
anymore.
I will just move away.
All right. With your mobile feet, you are able to move away from it. You do. Yeah. Which way are you going to move? Just back away from it, or around the side towards where your allies were?
I think I'll move around the side towards my allies.
Yeah. Okay. With that, you can get probably within 25 feet of what you think is probably Creon.
I'll move around, probably see Creon's kind of shape. Hey, Creon!
Alrighty. Do I see a Malari-shaped silhouette near me, yelling at me? Potentially
Only if
with
she
my-
chooses for you to see it, as Malari does. No, yes, you do see Malari there.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I
Oh.
wanted to capture it. It didn't quite work out.
Creon just, yeah, this sounds standard. Continue on.
And that would be my turn, if anything.
All right,
I don't like this slashy slash.
Beatrix. Beatrix is going to move up to basically next to Creon and be like, I've got a bad feeling about trying to fight anything in here. That'll be her turn. Felix, you're up.
Felix will run up to see what all the action is. Hey, what's going on? What's all this? What is that following her?
A demon. It's very linky. It doesn't like slashing.
Felix will move over to the side a little bit and pull out his York bow. And let's see, how many shots are in here? That's fine. I will unload 2 shots into the demon to try and slow it down.
All right. So as you go pumping once and releasing, and pumping a second time and releasing.
Yes?
Make the attack rolls.
Okay. I was going to, but then you were saying that. I was like, oh. First attack roll. Ooh. 26 total.
That'll hit.
Nice. Six plus 5, 11 damage.
Nice. I think that's slightly less. Yeah, that'll be slightly less. That'll be... Normally that would be 10 damage because the +1 magical York bow is currently non-magical.
Oh. I guess that is right. I picked the York bow because I thought, oh, that's the one thing that's not magical. Because I have a magic pistol and I have a magic crossbow.
I mean,
no, just as well.
York bow is probably about as good as a choice that you have at the moment. The first shot goes, and the arrow goes again, mostly sliding off the creature's sleek outer armor, the hard shell covering it. It's only going to take 5 damage from that first shot.
He pumps for the Whoa, hold on. What just came out of my mouth?
Right, make the second shot.
Right, he pumps for the second shot. He's just going, what the hell is that? Oh, come on, you gotta do me like that? I rolled a 3.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit for the second shot. But you can bonus action the York bow for a third shot.
I will try. 11 plus, I guess 8 now then? Okay, then 19. It's not bad.
I think that'll be a +9 for a 20 total.
Okay.
I should have called for those to be at disadvantage, actually. But that's okay. That will hit, that last one.
Okay. Lost 19, stupid.
7 plus 5 is 12, but...
Yeah. So it's going to deal another 5 damage as the arrow goes and slides off the demon's body. It isn't looking much of anything at the moment. It seems pretty fine. Gabriel, you're up.
How far is this creature?
More than 30 feet away. Probably it's close to about 60 feet away, I would say.
60 feet. I'm going to step up about 10 feet in front of Felix, like off to the side a bit so he can still shoot. I'm just going to hold my shield up and dodge.
Alright.
Get ready to, like... Yeah.
How much movement do you have for that?
I've got 30 feet movement, but I just want to move. How far am I from Felix? Did he move up, did he?
30 feet, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll move up next to him then.
Yeah, okay. Nice.
Ready, shield. Dodge.
Alright. Lucky, you're up.
So I'm like 60 feet away, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Okay, I'll just run up the 60 feet, and position myself close to Malari, but still also close to, Big Boy.
Sneak attack isn't magic, as far as I think.
It's not magic.
Sneak attack is magic. Yeah. Yeah, that was my plan. I'll position myself. I'll position myself, yeah, where it's possible. Well, if it's possible to be within 5. Actually,
well,
yeah.
If it doesn't like slashing.
Well, it was resistant to slashing.
Then stabbing. Or I could just use my crossbow.
It seemed to be resistant to piercing as well.
Would it be resistant to a ball bearing?
You can throw one at it and try and find out.
My crossbow has a ball bearing.
No, you have a bag of 1,000 ball bearings.
Not that I know. It says one total, one ball bearing.
Balls up one.
One ball
What,
bearing.
what did you
It
do with the other
literally says that! You
999?
gave it to me, Alex!
Yeah,
It
what
might be
did
like
you
a
do?
found somewhere.
Yeah,
Might
what did
find
you
it.
do? Okay, so
Why
you
would
have
I
a ball
send you
bearing.
that?
You originally gave me 2 ball bearings, and I apparently used one, apparently. So I only have one
What?
left!
Okay.
He said don't use them all at once, these 2 ball bearings.
Someone
Why would I
sold
do
you a
that?
shoddy. Sold you a shoddy Dungeoneers pack or Adventurers pack.
One day you'll be in a
Wait.
mana storm. You'll need that ball bearing.
But yeah, I
It's nearly as
don't
bad
really
as the
have.
Dagger of Venom.
But I don't really have any bonus actions that I can activate without magic. So I suppose yeah, I'll just put myself close to the
I
thingy.
proved it to you guys.
Oh no. Yep, alright. Well, as you go moving up, positioning yourself next to Malari Creon. Actually, I forgot environmental effects, so I'll add them in this round. Oh!
No. You've forgotten it. It's at the end of the round now.
Well, it would have been initiative slot 20.
Okay.
Which would be now. So at the start of the round, three. Malari, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Constitution.
Should I also make this throw as I am? Okay.
Con saving throw.
That was.
Okay.
28.
Nice. You're going to take 26 cold damage as a entropy strike occurs right on top of you.
My bar has stronger ultimates in one. So there's
You can kind of feel your energy being sapped by this and then shooting out into the air. It's not a pleasant feeling.
Can't split it in point 2.
Feeling so drained. I want to go take a nap.
Creon, you're up.
Okay. So, how close is the demon to me currently?
60 feet.
Okay, that's pretty far away. I'm not liking this no magic business.
I'm not liking no magic business either.
I'm generally alright with it.
Yeah, well, to be fair, on the other hand, it means you can't use your demon axe, so...
Yes, you should love it.
Alright, well, Creon's gonna move up, I suppose. Just stand sort of next to Lathia. But is not going to just dash into into combat for no reason.
Yeah.
And ready action attack if the demon comes in range, I suppose.
Alright. And do. The demon. The source demon is going to basically avoid your side and go right up to between Malari and Lathia, and really focus in on Malari here. It is going to walk right up to you. and you can see that it is beginning to draw in any kind of scraps of power.
Oh no.
Yep, that's all it's going to do that turn. Laura, you're up.
Hi. Personal space is the thing. I don't know what to do right now.
May I suggest attacking?
That'd be a great idea. Shall I use my only last ball bearing left?
May I suggest attacking with a weapon?
It is a weapon.
What about the weapon to the violin?
Oh yeah, I put away the violin to bring it. Oh no, earlier.
Right.
What? Try and use music as a loud kind of screeching sound to go against him?
I thought you were going to hit him with the violin. But that
No,
works
then
too.
it'd break the violin.
It's true.
Wait, maybe
Like,
music can calm the beast.
Hmm.
It's a terrible idea.
Why not? Everything else hasn't been working great. We're gonna try anything at this point.
Okay, we've got expertise in persuasion now. Let's talk to it.
Yes, we got this expertise in.
You know what? I should just
persuasion
start
with music.
running towards like the out of the mist, and then I try and attack it. Nobody responds to me. Oh.
I'm not going to try and influence your opinions one way or the other.
Well... Latier is next to you.
Yeah. And technically, you could have had an opportunity to attack when it came up next to, in between us.
No, I couldn't have because I used my action to dash to make it 30 feet.
Oh, that's fair
Meaning
enough.
I could not have held an action. But yeah, Lathia, if she saw you trying to move away, she would dissuade you for that. Just say, "No, let's kill it. Don't run away."
I guess I'll try and stab it again. I don't even know if I can do a sneak attack damage because it's so close, though.
Lathia is next to you, so yeah.
Oh, I can.
Yes, you can sneak attack any creature that is within 5 feet of one of your allies.
Okay.
Go for it. Make the attack roll.
I guess I'll go back for old people. 22.
22. That'll hit.
Yes. What did I do? I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. That's the right amount of dice, yeah? I think so.
7, 8. Are you rogue?
Yes.
Yep, I think 86.
Okay. That is 42.
36.
36 plus 6. 42.
Oh, yeah, right. I was like, 42? No, you rolled higher than that, didn't you? Today, I thought 42 was lower than 36. Very clever.
Maths is hard.
Weren't you, like, teaching math at one point?
Pretty sure he still is.
Yeah.
It's easy to get the number one. with something.
Yeah, right. Yep, as you
Does
go,
somebody need to give you a sandwich?
In school
Maybe.
system.
As you go making the stab, it's a good hit. You're able to, now that its attention is drawn, it's kind of spread out across more people, you're able to get a better shot in, but it is still not the best, as it seems to take half damage from the attack.
At least it took some damage.
It did.
Took 23 damage. I'm not quite sure if it's more or less than the 46 you rolled, but it's a good amount of damage.
Was it 40? I thought it was 42.
No, that's the answer to Light the Universe and everything.
It's 36 up to 42.
Oh yeah, that's probably more right.
So it was 21 damage overall, and yet the creature is still looking pretty good overall. Is that all, Malari? Back.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Beatrix is not having good thoughts about this thing, so she's going to go up, try and find a spot kind of between, and she's going to make her 3 attacks that she can do. The first one misses. The second one misses. The third one hits.
Hooray!
Hooray.
Third time's a charm.
3 is a magic number, as I've been saying.
It's also an unlucky number.
Arrow is true.
It's going to deal 16... No, it's not. It's going to deal 8 damage total. As the creature seems to resist the slashing of the blade. It appears pretty resistant to the damage that you guys are trying to deal to it. It's going to be Beatrix's turn. That's all she really got. Felix, you're up.
Alright. Can't let everyone else have all the fun. Felix is going to run to the other side of wherever everyone else is, wherever this creature is. He's going to pull out his 2 scimitars and try his best to just dig them in and out.
Alright, make 3 attacks.
I can do 3. Okay.
Yeah. Because you're dual wielding, right?
Yeah, that's right, yes.
Yeah, dual wielding, so you've got your 2 attacks from extra attack and then the 3rd attack.
Oh, well, good thing, because this first one, well, then again, it's 9, 15 for this first one.
That will miss.
Okay. Roll number 2. 12.
Will
also miss. 3rd time's the charm, come on. That's been the pattern tonight.
Big money, no whammies.
Oh.
15 again.
Yep, as you go trying to strike at the creature, it has a thick hide. The armored carapace on it is too tough to penetrate for you, and despite being more or less completely surrounded, the creature is largely unconcerned.
Oh, just die already, you dense motherfucker!
Gabriel, that's going to be your turn, I think.
Alright. So it's like 30 feet away from me and Felix? Like Felix didn't move up, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I'll step up 10 feet and I'm going to throw a dagger at it.
Alright. Because it's so crowded, and the distance that you're throwing, it's going to be a bit difficult. Could you make the attack at disadvantage?
Okay, let's go. Come on, the only dagger that I have. It's gonna be a 13.
As you throw the dagger, it goes sailing and just goes over the top of the demon's head.
Have another dagger!
I was about to say, if you hit me with that, I think I'd be very upset. It's happened before.
Not for me.
True.
No, from Felix.
Is that all from you?
Yep.
All right. As the dagger goes sailing across Lathia, you take action.
Alright, well, seeing that swords and other slashing things are not doing much to it, I will punch it.
Okay.
Because I have unarmed fighting and I can do that. So I rolled a 5, so it's probably going to be a total of 10, because it's their plus strength. So annoy them.
Yes. 10.
Oh, wait.
You're proficient, aren't
yeah,
you?
proficiency. Yeah. So a total of 15 then. Yeah.
Yep, as you go, you try and punch and you hit some of the armor and you're just like, ow, that really hurt. That hurt you probably more than the creature felt.
Well, let's continue to punch and hope I don't break my hands.
Please.
Let's see. 8, so 18 total.
That'll hit.
And then where is... That's the one I want. 8 damage.
As you go striking the creature, you feel like it was a hit. You don't feel like it was probably as effective as it could have been. It seems to be resistant to bludgeoning damage.
Well, I've got one more attack left, and since I'm already punching, I'll make a third punch. But after this, I'll probably change to a slightly different weapon. 23 to hit, plus the 9 damage total.
It takes half. It is... the damage that you guys have been dealing to it has been accumulating little by little, but it still looks like it has a good amount of fight left in it. Cool.
I don't think there's anything else I want to do on my turn.
Alright. As you guys continue fighting this source demon within the entropy storm, Gabriel, I need you to make a con save for me.
Con save. Go. It's in that one. No, it's a 7, sorry. So 10 total. Not in that one.
10's better than that one.
Yeah.
10 times better than that one.
It's still a fail, though.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to take 27 cold damage total, taking into account the cold resistance that you've applied for the duration of the storm.
That's good.
Yeah, it would have been 55.
Yes.
As a big entropy strike appears at your feet and kind of leaps up into the sky. Creon, you're up.
Alrighty, well, I unfortunately do not have much to do, so Creon is just going to go over here. Flanking. Is there a particular rule set we use for that? If
Yeah, we'll do flanking. Advantage flanking.
Okay,
Especially with how crowded this creature is by you guys, I think flanking is fine.
Well, in that case, I'm guessing I'm going to be flanking for Beatrix based on my position. And yeah, is that an action or a bonus action or just a passive thing or?
No, that'll just be applied.
Cool.
Just pass it
Alrighty, well
over.
I'll attempt to hit it with my scimitar.
With
It's a non-magic-
advantage. Oh yeah.
with non-magical nonsense.
No booming blades or green flame blades, just scimitar.
Scimitar, and with a whopping, I do have proficiency with the scimitar at the very least. So with a whopping +7, that would be a 24 to hit.
Hey, that'll hit.
Hey, yay!
Went to the bathroom for a second. What did I miss?
Not much. Creon is about to do a whopping 8 slashing damage of the non-magical variety. That was the max damage roll too.
Excuse me, that'll be 4 slashing
4.
damage.
Yes, that's what I thought. And because Creon is a wizard, he can only attack once. Yay!
Yay!
4 damage.
The Source Demon seems fine.
Actually, try another attack.
Totally worth it. I mean, you could.
I think it's a no.
Yeah, I think that's a no. Source Demon's turn. You can see that it's kind of coalescing, kind of sucking in any kind of energy during this. For the duration of that turn. Now, how many spellcasters are within range of it?
Probably a few at this point.
6.
We've got him surrounded. He's down now.
Does Latvia count as a spellcaster because she has Eldritch Blast?
Can you cast a spell of first level or higher?
Yes, I can cast Hex.
Okay, thank you.
Because
You
I have...
had to tell him.
Gotta be honest.
Fair enough.
Gotta...
It's good to clarify that your spell card is magic I can use.
Pretty sure an entire party counts as spellcasters.
4,
Yep.
5, 6. So there are 6 spellcasters within 20 feet of it.
I think Felix is like 30 feet away.
Felix is right next to it.
Is he?
Yeah, he went and attacked with scimitars.
Oh, right.
You sneaky. Really bad.
Is it GPK? That's like all combined damage.
Well, that's if that's damage, it's a lot of damage. It's more health than I've got.
I mean, it can't possibly.
Can everyone roll dexterity saving throw?
Yeah, no shit. No problem. I'm so good at dexterity.
Hey.
Well, it is one of my highest stats.
Well, that's a 3 that I rolled.
Jeez.
But don't worry, because I've got 0 in dexterity, so that's a 3.
It's no good. That's 69 total.
That is a 16 total for me.
22 total. I'm okay. Somehow I survived.
DC 25.
See.
Feel sorry about the rest of you, though.
You survived only to watch us all die, and then
You'll be
get killed.
You'll be the one left with like 20 health points versus the monster.
Was a 28 be fine?
28 is fine, yeah.
Okay. Was a 16 a fail?
16 is a fail.
Alrighty. Well, in that
So-
case, I use my non-magical ability, Saving Face, to look cool, not look uncool in front of my friends, and bump it up by 5 to a 21.
That succeeds.
That'd be 30 d12 damage. It's fine.
Yeah.
30 d12. Holy fuck.
Yeah, 5d12 for each spellcaster within 20 feet of it.
That's fucking nuts. Alrighty. Anyways.
Okay, so did anyone get below?
Yes.
Who got?
I got a 3.
9.
Oh fuck! I need Beatrix.
Oh no!
She's probably got some dexterity.
No.
With
Beatrix fails.
No, the correct answer is yes. No.
Okay.
Why? It actually does.
So, Malari, you avoid all the damage because
Sure.
Because of
you're just fine. You're rogue. You're able to avoid the damage just outright as this massive, basically, it's not an explosion, but more like an implosion of entropy occurs centered on this source demon as it sucks in all energy, kind of draining it and washing entropy over the area. Malari's fine. So I think Felix is the only other one to succeed.
I succeeded at a 21.
Oh yes, no you did. Sorry. So,
is it cold damage? Does that get halved?
It is cold damage.
Okay.
So
if I took the 200 damage, I would outright die. Like it'd be instant death.
Yeah. It was 205 damage.
201 as a 5 up. Plus 4 on it, does it?
Even half of that is like dangerous to me.
I think one of the dice moved.
Oh, I didn't have it.
205.
Okay.
Bloody hell. So, Gabriel, Lathia, and Beatrix are going to take 102 damage.
Well,
man, I got it.
Yeah. I've got 52 health points left. But yeah, that took me down from 154.
I was on half health, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm down.
Oof. Damn it, we just fixed our cleric.
Yeah, I know.
We got and killed him again.
But it's actually 200 damage.
Creon.
Yeah, you're gonna get resurrected and have to make a different character.
Yeah, he rolls on human again.
Creon and Felix, you guys take 51 cold damage total. That's taking into account the resistances and all that.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. 20. Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
You got exactly. Hey, Felix, you got exactly half my health.
Well, that's whew.
Did you know that you can type in there?
What?
Today you learned.
How long have we been playing this game and you people never told me?
3-4 years.
Oh wait, no.
So as this source demon kind of lets off that entropy implosion, we might
essentially a nuclear bomb going off, pretty much.
Or with how much energy it was able to absorb from you guys. We might leave it off there this week. So you guys can come up with strats and...
Okay guys, I've got a great idea. We should run the fuck away and never fight one of these things again.
Probably a good idea.
Especially not if we can't use magic.
We should run out of the storm because technically we haven't, from what I could tell, been in the storm for very long.
Keep running deeper in.
Well, we may need to run towards the castle if we want to liberate it, but we should never fight one of these things head on again. Try and get
I just wanted to capture it and bring it with us.
Let's just bring this pet nuclear bomb with us, it's fine.
Yeah, I was about to quote SpongeBob for a second there. I have an idea.
What is it, Patrick?
Let's leave!
This is good ideas. This thing will TP chaos.
It will. It absolutely will.
Alrighty. Well, I've got to head off. I'll catch you guys next week. Have a good one.
See you later.
I am going to go to bed, where it sounds like the best place to be right now.
Good night.
Well, have fun.
I am